Hi guys, and welcome back to Adam's Aquatics. Today's Tuesday, so we're here for another vlog style video. We'll be going through the ins and outs and what's happened in the fish room this week, like we always do on Tuesday, and I'm just going to talk to you about exactly what's happened. The most important thing to talk about is obviously the new tank. So we've set up a new 3-foot tank for my ocelot scold, and we've moved them from the what was the grow-out tank into this tank here, and we've had fry straight away. So I've now worked out how to sex these guys. So this one's a male, this one's a female. It's all about size. Males are considerably bigger than females, and we have fry free swimming in the tank. Now what we're going to try and do here is we're trying to grow these guys out into a colony of 12 to 15, and then hopefully that will be really something cool to watch. So we're not about breeding these for profit, we're on about you know, making sure that these guys grow, etc, etc, etc. So these guys are relatively good eaters already. I've seen these guys eating frozen Daphnia already on day number 2. So I haven't put any baby brine shrimp in this tank yet, and these little fry are eating frozen Daphnia, and I think that's so cool. That's something really cool to watch, and something really cool that I'm really interested in, and something that's really fun. So yeah, that's just an update on this brand new tank here. I'm really enjoying this setup. I really enjoy it. This is my favourite view in the fish room. Let me show you. This here is my favourite view in the fish room. When I just come out of this room here into here, and all you do is you look straight down the tank, and you can see right the way at the end. It looks like a massive long expanse, and it's really cool. So other things to talk about here, obviously, that we've obviously got new fish in the fish room. So let me go over and Abiaxis male, Zeus, third time lucky. I've been isolating him, and I'm gonna isolate him for 3 weeks until I'm happy that he's big enough to go in there with Hera. So on the first day, I tried him straight in there with Hera, and it did not go well. I had to get him out quickly and put him in here because she was chasing him. Now, I am not sure that Hera is a female. She might be a male, because of the way that she was displaying when I put him in the tank and the way that she chased him around. Unfortunately, the female that came in with Zeus was really small, and unfortunately small fish do not travel well, in my opinion. That's why whenever I move fish on, I always make sure that they're a nice size. Now, I was really happy with the quality of Zeus. I think he's great, and when I show you the other fish that came in with Zeus, Jesus, they are absolutely insane. They're so cool. And obviously my guy down at Ely Exotics can't really determine the size of the fish that he gets because they just send him what they have. So you know, it's not his fault, and in no way, shape or form will I ever blame him for that. So I'm really happy with Zeus. I think he's looking great. I've been feeding him 3 to 4 times a day just to get his strength up, and because like I said, she battered him when he first went in there, and he was really scared. So I'm just going to grow him up for a little bit, make sure he's nice and big, nice and strong before I put him in together, before I introduce them together, and then we're going to go from there. Just to give you a little update on her, she's down the back there, really healthy, really strong. I put quite a lot of catapilias in here to lower the pH and make her feel a bit more comfortable, because if she is a male, then I want her to be able to display, so I know. And I think that's going to come with a lower pH, because these guys are normally in the wild kept around 6 to 5.8 to 6 pH, and that's just what I'm trying to simulate now. And obviously the tannins, etc., will help to lower the pH, as well as having the coconut huts that will disintegrate, etc. Anyway, so that's what we're just trying to simulate in this tank now. So Percy and his female, oh my god, she has grown again in these 2 weeks. She's just there. I don't know what I've been doing to make her grow this fast. Hopefully I can replicate that with Zeus, but she has absolutely exploded. She is literally half the size. So yeah, she's been growing really well, and I've been really happy with both of their growth. Now I've been feeding quite a lot of live blackworms because I'm going away for a couple of days, and I want there to be a lot left over in the tank so that when I'm away, these guys can kind of hunt and still eat. There's Big Purse back there. He's just hiding as always because he was absolutely terrified of the camera. So whilst I have got Achilles just showing off, I thought I'd show you how big he's got. He's got absolutely humongous. This is probably the biggest I've ever grown around to. Will did not grow very well. Rowan did not grow very well. Kaya is big for a female, but obviously this is a big dominant background male. and he is looking really good. I've seen some spawn in action. I actually think that they spawned underneath on the substrate, which is a bit weird because that's not something that I've read that they are. They should be like a slate spawner, but they've spawned underneath this tree. She's been guarding the eggs, and he's been guarding the eggs. They've both been eating really well. Again, lots of fly black worms in his tank, just to get them ready for when I go away. Now, am I going to do anything special with the fry before I go away? No, because I just want to see what happens, and I'm just going to go from there. And that's basically it really for these guys. So as always on a Tuesday, I normally give you guys an update on what's going on in this tank. All the fry have been eaten, that were left in here. I think by her actually, not him. And yeah, that pretty much sums up this guy's up. They've been having a lot more spawning action. I imagine they'd have another spawn in a couple of days. Again, I'll just leave it in and see what happens. We'll go over to the breeding trays in a minute. I'll show you what's going on with them. But yeah, I've been really happy with these guys. Again, really just two great fish. They get on great. Really great pair. I really think I made the right decision in putting her in with him and going from there. So yeah, really happy with these guys. So we're going to go take a quick look at the breeding trays as always. These guys are growing out really good now. Taking quite a lot of frozen foods now. They're off of live foods, and they're just onto frozen. I'm really happy with their growth. I've been doing water changes every other day rather than every day at the moment. Just obviously to get ready for the fact that I'm obviously going away for a couple of days. I'm not going too far, so if I do need to, if I do feel like on Wednesday I feel like I need to, if I do feel like tomorrow I need to come back, I'll come back and do some stuff. That's why we're not going away too far. So here they all are. There's quite a few of them just milling around at the top. Yeah, just again, really happy with their growth. They're waiting for some flake food because they really prefer the flake food to the frozen. So I might actually just drop some flake in and see if I can get them to eat for you. This is probably the best spawn that I've had so far. Obviously there is about 20 still remaining from approximately 30 to begin with. So I've been really happy with these guys, and I've kind of got my methods kind of nailed down now, which is what I've been doing, just trying to get the methods nailed down so that I'm happy with it. And I think I can replicate it every time, and I do feel like that now. I do feel like I can replicate everything that I'm doing every single time, as long as I catch the fry at the right time, and as long as the male doesn't eat them. So I'm pretty happy with obviously what my breeding methods now are, and now it's just about implementing them with all of my tanks. Again, really quite happy with them. It's been a really busy and a really good week this week. Obviously new fish in the fish room, as well as setting up new tanks, and I'm actually really pleased with what we've managed to do this week. Now next week we're on holiday for pretty much the entire week, so I'll be filming a lot of videos in advance, and we'll be going from there. Just quickly before we go, when I was at the fish shop today, I got some plants for these tanks. I got some ferns for these guys. Seems to be working really well down here, and then I've planted out this tank down here. Now this guy is not going to be their forever home. That's why the plants aren't planted. And these guys have really started to come out quite a bit since I've put the plants in the tanks. So I've just seen him swim along the back. I don't think you can, because he kind of blends in. But if I show you, he is just down there. So this is a Pistogramma Elizabethae red. Really happy with him, really happy with his colour, really happy with the female, really happy with their colour. It's been a really good week, like I said. That pretty much sums it up again for another week. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at adams.aquatics, and I will see you next time.